contain him.
Thomas.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's T. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Thomas passes to Porzingis. Thomas against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porzingis. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Knicks lead by 19.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's blocked. The dive for the ball. But they recover it. Stevenson drives in. The teardrop falls in.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Passes it to the professor. Screen by Duncan. The professor passes to Stevenson. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rose kicks to Anthony. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Anthony against Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Knocked loose. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Anthony on the double team. 4 on the clock. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Anthony with the screen on Stevenson. Anthony on the wing. Launches it. And that one's good. Anthony's got 34.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
They set the pick. Stevenson dishes to Duncan. The shot is off. Rose with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Offensive rebound. Noah. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Cannot hit. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's the professor. Dish now to Stevenson. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And the first one drops. Milwaukee making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. And Duncan drops them both. New York leading by 22. Now Anthony. They set the pick. And Anthony gets double teamed. Kicks it to Noah. Clock at 6. Anthony drives in. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. That's 36 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Rose against Carter Williams. Rose with the double team. Inside. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for Michael Carter Williams.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
The drive by Anthony. Nice D from Duncan.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Anthony. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
A different look for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for T. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lance Stevenson subbed in for the Professor. Jennings passes to Kuzminskas. Here's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Carter Williams. And Henson kicks to Middleton. Stevenson right side. Back to Middleton. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Noah.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Anthony with it. Noah with a screen on Stevenson. Anthony drawing the double team. From deep three-point range, can't connect. And so the New York Knicks have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their...
Well, congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me. They not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley just to...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the New York Knicks in New York. Checking out New York, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. Game one of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq?
From high above the city that never sleeps, New York City. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game one of the conference finals. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the New York Knicks. Taking a look at New York, the tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set, and it's Love in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here is Irving up top. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Rose. We're about 1 minute into the first. Anthony down low, working on James. Noah plays it up and banks it in. Noah's got his first 2 points.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Cleveland with the ball. Smith kicks to Irving.